if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable in the way.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't take long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
This whole ass nigga always be doing some different shit. They got different judges. Like, yeah, like they got probably like 9 different judges, and they be in different. But they got a nigga that'll fuck you up, fuck you out the game.
Somebody gotta get knocked out. Hey, let me get that Uzi.
You talking about the Mac?
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And here he is. This bout, you can tell both of these.
Everybody in there, everybody be playing.
And there's the bell for round 1.
Joe always wanted that hoe so bad. I didn't even know that shit.
The straight right just misses.
I mean, not Jarvis. My nephew. I mean, not my nephew. My cousin.
Not a lot of defense here at all.
He wanted that shit.
They exchange punches. This fight has a real good flow to it. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he just missed with that left jab. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Hey.
Crawford in that last round.
I'm always gonna give you away. Oh, y'all shit tied up.
Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And there's the bell to start round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
best counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Missing with the hook.
Nice
Nice counter. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time the plant is hurt. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not... There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Whoa, wait a minute!
What?
Crawford is dazed! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. Punch, counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford.
I got that round right there,
Well, got the advantage so far, but
You guys, I think you did the ass.
there's the bell for round 4.
early.
That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Ah.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Down goes Caleb
I
Plant.
knew that nigga be better.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Plant in that last round. What a huge momentum. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What's a heavy knockdown? How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Always
Man,
gives us
they
a
need to
class.
stop
If
that.
you've got
Make it
two
too bad.
class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That jab misses. Crawford may be ready to go down. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Wow, what a shot! And it's over!
Come here.
A home run swing!
Come here.
And that will do it here! How about that impact? Let's see it again in slow motion.
I know what he's not like.
And I was blocking the spot. I had that eye getting fucked up again.
I learned how to change and exchange a little bit more than you got to use the analog.
Mm-hmm. The button's too slow.
Yeah.
So
The
it's
buttons too
onward and
slow.
upward after a knockout win
See, I
here.
still gotta use the buttons on certain
What a
sides.
journey towards this fight.
Like I
What
could
a
throw
fighting
combinations
style. The tried
on
and
the
true
left side, but when I
fighting
got to do it to the right, I gotta use the button.
What a way to end up.
That shit make me fuck around fucked up.
Yeah. Now what you want to do? Where you want to go, man? However you want to play.
Don't even matter what weight class. I fuck with everybody.
Settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Fuck, go get Dave.
David Benavidez.
Yeah. Let's see what that nigga gonna do.
That nigga just beat on this shit already.
The rules of the game.
You know what? No, I just that nigga David.
I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain.
It's hard to play with that nigga.
Oh, girl.
Mm-hmm.
He long too, like from there, huh? He a tall
Nah, he got the same real reach as Crawford. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Good. You see, he went up weight class too.
Mhm.
That nigga was the middleweight.
Terrence. It's the
So now he's returning
This
all
bout
that.
is scheduled
So
for
Roy
8
Jones was
rounds of
74 too.
boxing.
That's
In
a
the red
long
corner,
for middleweight.
lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts.
You can hit it through your finger down too.
Everything you do,
Stamina is
bobbing and
off the
weaving.
charts. Nice
Getting hit in the
counter shot.
body.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Hook misses. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know. Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to it. The referee deems
I
they
think that
can
shit's gonna go with
continue,
Jake
but
Paul.
this might be a big mistake.
Tank.
Oh, he's on. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to gotta bluff it.
Well done with that counter shot. Just missed with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He missed with that jab. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time.
Them boys
Here we
standing
go to
again.
the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. A straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
God damn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Bro, I'm not pressing buttons, bro. I'm blocking these things.
They exchange punches.
Ooh.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering on to the fifth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest.
The Mexican monster is down.
Nigga!
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where?
I'm start getting right back up. This one nigga. Oh.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
counterpunch. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Down goes Benavidez. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the guns.
Come on, nigga, get up. I ain't done with your ass, nigga. Drop bullet. You ain't like that. Ooh. Oh. That nigga was nervous. Look. He was shoot.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still... Start the sixth. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That hook just can't find the target. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you. And David Benavidez is on the canvas. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Oh no, man. It might be over with.
How they gonna do me like that? I think they gonna do me like that.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a
somebody
knockout
to do it,
victory.
Come on, go get him, man. Whoever you go.
Night.
Put me on the highlight, nigga. Screen me.
No, I'm
Screen me, nigga.
You ready to stream this shit? Linux. You wearing that same little goof ass uniform you been wearing? Put some new drawers on.
Hell nah. It's my lucky draw, nigga. My lucky draw.
Go back to days on. Nah, that's what you just wanted. I need to get the rematch out there.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
So we about to lose.
It's Sugar Ray Leonard. No challenge was too big for this man. He was known for being able to move up in weight and defeat larger fighters. That's why he's a fighter.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding.
That nigga said it's business time.
He's been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Perfect punch. How about that time counter shot? Can't score with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That big hook doesn't land. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Nah. Hell nah.
The nigga dread.
Hell. Get up, Cream.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch.
That nigga got legend for me.
87 silver.
Come on, nigga. We might go do it. Like, you should do Bud like that, nigga. We need that.
That nigga look like a white boy.
I wonder what the fuck them numbers is right there.
It's
Probably
time for the
the-
talking
the
to stop and the
American
fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside me. And here he is, Bud.
You know, young motherfucker be putting
Sugar
on
Ray
the
Leonard.
numbers. You that nigga age, actually. What, you
This
33?
bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Canelo.
Fighting
Well,
out of
Canelo
the
is
red
exactly
corner
35. I'm tripping.
from
35,
Omaha,
Bud was
Nebraska.
37.
So they stare into each
Nah,
other's eyes
Bud
one
was
final
37.
time, touch
See, that's
gloves,
another
and
thing.
get
Motherfucker talking
prepared
about
for battle.
he beat up an old ass nigga. Bud older. What the fuck?
Yeah, he fought an old Canelo.
Man, Canelo still whooping ass. He just beat it. Got lost to a nigga that was in a higher rank weight class than them. The same shit happened to Roy, but he ain't getting knocked out. And Bevo on here too.
A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
And you remember how we used to watch the Roy Jones shit? All them little mixtapes? Nigga, my uncle had all them Sugar Ray. Nigga.
Walk into an arena, be
Oh,
the
no, she-
hero. The
Yeah.
pressure, the
Beanie Daddy.
expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up.
That's what me on that boxing shit. I used to want to watch Raz and me. Like, nigga, watch boxing, nigga. I was motherfucking Raz.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment.
That's pretty good.
Why this nigga swing all them ankles on you?
They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you thought we'd see a look. Whoa, wait a minute. Crawford's legs are all over the place.
How many times I got kicked the bro, I hit this nigga.
Crawford in that last round.
It's hard to drop this
He is
nigga though.
glad to-
That nigga block game is superb, bro.
There's
This
the
shit was just on his own, too.
It has been all one-way traffic.
lot of them times,
And
I don't
usually
think
it
it's
look like mine, bro. I don't never get to see how my shit look.
Now they've got to bluff it. They've got
Yeah.
to bluff it.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
gotta come
When
out
I get, I
and
want to be
style it
doing my
out.
shit when I
Get on
get
the
cut.
back foot, jab.
Save.
Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until
I'm
you
your
get some
fucking
back.
saving
Then
nigga
put the pressure on.
yesterday.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch.
How much you pay for your shit?
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. That jab doesn't find a home. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down.
And you know, Sugar Ray did some shit Crawford did though, but not that when he moved up to this weight class and won the belt against this Mexican that looked like a white boy, nigga, that nigga's cold.
Trying to land that jab.
He dropped Sugar Ray ass. Sugar Ray got to beat the fuck out that nigga, boy.
Nice job blocking the hook.
You gotta watch that fight. I don't know the nigga name, but I seen it a long time ago. It was a nigga, Mexican nigga with some long hair. And everybody thought Sugar Ray was gonna lose.
From this moment forward, he
You talking about Sugar?
cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell
Yeah,
sometimes
it's a
can be
thing.
the
I ain't even
sweetest
put in
sound.
loose foot mode. You don't never be putting your shit in the hand when you press up.
There's the bell to start round 3.
That shit,
corner has got
it
to
got its
find a way to
advantages.
get
It could
some
get you knocked out
momentum
by
behind
throwing
their
too many
fighter.
punches
This
at
is
one
one of
time.
those situations
And then
you've
you
just
could do
been hurt,
this.
You've got to get out there again. Be
When you press
smart,
up,
be sharp. Don't be a
he
fool.
drop
Don't
his
get
guard.
suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
You see this? Watch
Hold him,
this.
tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't,
You see
he's
that?
gonna pop you off.
You gonna do it. You see how my nigga doing?
Faster like that though.
Mm-hmm. So combinations and shit.
Right uppercut just off target. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punch.
And Sugar Ray had reached too.
One of the
Yeah,
best
they are.
attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this
What's the fight stamina?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford.
Tried to get out of it.
And look at that body shot. They couldn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Ooh. Oh, that boy got it on his own. Rally.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Tried to score with a jab. Nice deep. Oh, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last
Looks
round.
like he's
It's
back
not over
in
till
now.
it-
Damn.
What's them niggas down, nigga? I ain't even know
See
that.
how he
Oh, your
bounces
nigga,
back here
your
after
nigga
getting
flat
dropped in
foot
the
now.
last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Damn, I can't even
There's no
talk.
doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Hook misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
God damn, that nigga moved. Michael
He
Super
is
stuff
down
to the
big
nine.
time on the score.
I charged the body up.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not... Crawford got hit hard. There he goes. A big headshot, and he goes down.
They gonna get up?
Got
I can't believe we got it. Oh, this is this shit moving slow, boy. They see you. What's supposed to be going?
Bruh.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause that nigga shit low. I hope it's
Cause I already dropped you. Well, that's your second knockdown,
So this
so
fight
yeah,
will
it's
continue, but
possible.
how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Crawford in that last round.
No, that nigga Christmas, man. Nah, but the shit don't take your health down the bill out of the room. They already told us that cause niggas complaining about niggas. Yeah, bro, that shit fun.
Let's see what this
What if a
has in
nigga
store
did
for
some
us.
whole ass shit
That
too? They could
knockdown
help
we
a
just
nigga
saw
up to
was
beat
a heavy
your ass.
knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy.
They got
That's not gonna happen.
another
He's
boxing
gotta
game coming
hustle.
out.
He's gotta bluff
It ain't gonna have no real boxers, but that shit damn near look better than this shit.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Do you believe this? Crawford just got knocked down. Thank goodness we
That nigga head always
we get to see
be
it.
slipping. I be seeing that shit. Let me see.
I ain't never put this nigga on yet.
They fuck me. Oh,
He got it?
yeah, you got it. How the fuck?
That nigga tough.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Crawford in that last round. Boy, this
We
next
both
round
at
is going to be
23.
Ooh.
We both ain't worth the damn.
There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the
I
last
just slowed
round.
the
Let's see
fight
what he
down
can
though.
do
That
here.
bitch.
Oh, listen to me.
Yeah,
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh shit, you do that.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. His stamina is off the charts.
Damn, Sugar. You can change the booger,
He needs to be careful not to
nigga.
punch himself out. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the
Stuck.
loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We're fighting this shit, so.
His stamina is off. Hold that
Oh, that's it.
Lights out. It's
Damn.
over.
Dang.
This fight is done.
I was that nigga in a long way though.
Perfect.
We gotta run that whole back one more time. That one out the door.
That's a good.
Damn, this motherfucker. You got the cold water and shit?
Yeah, I don't even put the water in my box. I got this. Get in here.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a
You gotta get the
knockout.
roast
That's an
or something.
assassination. What a
That's what we gotta
shot.
go do.
Nigga, my motherfucking ice box got an echo in there right now.
Yep, that's what, when you hit me up, I was into get about the wow, man, that nigga every round, boy, every motherfucking round, nigga was putting a belt on that nigga shit. This Crawford with the dread, see, I should have got Sugar, should have got Sugar Ray with the fro. That's who I should have got. Damn, you about to be in that bitch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
In it.
Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout,
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Here we go for round one. The right hook can't miss. The left jab is landing at will. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Oh, they always me.
That rope too, you gotta move away from that rope, you don't get fucking.
Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. Nice lead hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have... Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations, you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
And he wasn't ready for that counter-punch. That counter-punch caught him clean. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more... Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit. There he goes. Let's see that again.
I gotta get this go and let him block the top.
What a shot.
After a bit.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Todd, he's up.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see.
Oh, you can make that house go back up if you have a good
See
round.
how he bounces back
Yeah, it
here
just go
after
up for
getting
both
dropped in
of
the
us
last
a
round.
1 or
What a
2%.
heavy knockdown.
Oh,
How
okay.
are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot.
I knew it was.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Holding nothing back here in the round.
I think that nigga reached like 82. 72 for Crawford still be hitting him quite a minute.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Crawford is dazed. Can you believe this?
Oh, shit.
Crawford just got knocked down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That nigga had to go get a super duper nigga for me though, man. That nigga had to go get a
We
super
both like
nigga
it,
for me, man.
That nigga would have beat the fuck out of shit. He true. Hell no.
But you see how they got this shit? I can't do nothing with this nigga.
He fast though.
Woo. Look at
I was
that.
I was picking a little bullshit ass nigga.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum.
Then you throwing
Back
straight
at
power
it, round
punches.
4. He couldn't finish him off in the last
gotta
round.
take
Let's
your
see what
time
this
with it.
has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1
I
minute.
already
you
know
need
once a
1
nigga
hour
start
to
throwing
get
his
over a
power
shot like
punches,
that.
Yeah.
Now
that
it's
Until
time
he
to
back.
nigga,
finish
nigga
it.
get you caught
Now
up in that
starts
shit,
to
yeah.
make sense.
I already
Congratulations.
know. I be fighting
Johnny.
niggas regular online
Crawford in
till
trouble.
they start beating my ass, and then shit change.
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills.
I tied with a nigga that was like 400 wins, like 200 something lost. And the nigga had a little run good.
Speed back on it, like it never happened.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Crawford.
That's
It's a
right. You know
one-hitter
what?
quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Nah, I should be able to make it. Shit.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.
Yes, yes. All the shit we did. say this.